Okay, y'all. So today is Thursday. The agenda, I actually forgot to write that up this morning. I don't know how I forgot, but I did. So this is the agenda here. We are doing the warm up. I'm gonna write in the planner. I'm going over both warm up questions. Um, we're doing group work on rotation, and then we have an independent practice sheet. Okay. In your planner, check off what you did last night. If you did the homework, check it off. If you watched the video, check it off. If you worked on iReady, check it off. Check those things off. Today's Thursday. We have a homework help video. Make sure that you complete your homework and your interactive notebook. You're going to turn in. I'm going to start grading those on Monday. Tomorrow, I won't be here. Okay. Tomorrow, I will not be here. We do have a sub, Miss Knight. So she will be here in replace of me. And you will work on your quiz tomorrow, which is on Canvas. Okay? After which, you'll either work on iReady or there's a worksheet that she's going to give you. Okay? After the quiz, you'll work on iReady or there's a sheet. A worksheet that she's going to give you. I can't hear you, babe. They already are closed. It should be because last week was the last week for weeks 1 through 5 for makeup work. Like week 6, Wednesday. Everything closes Wednesday. All right. Any other questions, y'all? Okay. Turn to the warm up. So when we come back, we'll work on the warm up. The group that you take, you all can do the warm up or whatever. If you don't do the warm up, then this is what I did. If you want to take a picture of it. All right. You're fine. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's look at the warm up. When you have an equation, a multi-step equation, the first step is distributive property. Perform distributive property first. Look for that. All right. In this problem, you have distributive property illustrated twice. You have distributive property here, and you have distributive property here. You're going to multiply the number that's on the outside of the parentheses to all numbers and terms in the parentheses. So let's draw arrows to indicate that that's what we're going to do. We're going to multiply 4 times both numbers or terms in this parentheses as well. That's distributive property, where you multiply one number to a group of numbers that are in the parentheses. Okay, so let's do this together. Nathaniel, you ready, babe? Okay. What is 3 times x? 3x. So we're going to put 3x here. What is 3 times a positive 4? Positive 12 or 12. Bring down the minus 2. So we did distributive property on that side. Write this down, y'all. Bring the equal down. Okay. Now we're going to multiply 4 times x. What's 4 times x? Good. 4x. Shh. What is 4 times a negative 6? Negative 24. Good job. Bring down the plus 5. All right, so we do distributive property first. We did distributive property there. Okay. Write this down, Tucker. Write this down. After distributive property, we're going to combine like terms on each side of the equal sign separately before you start moving stuff. So we're going to look at this side here, okay? All right. On this side, what terms can we combine? What are our like terms here?
Plus 2 and negative 2.
Very good. What is 12 minus 2? 10. Good job. So we got plus 10. Okay. I brought down the equal sign. On this side of the equation, what can we combine? What like terms do we have there?
Negative 24 and then plus 5.
Mm-hmm. What's negative 24 plus 5?
Negative 19.
Negative 19. So we have 4x minus 19. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move variables to the same side, okay? We're going to move variables to the same side. That's our next step. We're either going to move 3x over here or 4x over here. Doesn't matter which one you move, you're going to get the same answer. I'm going to move the smaller one, okay? So I'm going to move the 3x. This is a positive 3x, so to move it, you subtract it. Why are you moving the x's to the same side, Ms. Reyes? I'm moving them to the same side because I cannot solve for x if I have an x over here and an x over there. The x's have to be together. All right. 3x minus 3x is going to give us 0, just 0, so no x at all over here, okay? And then we bring down the positive 10, bring down the equal. What is 4x minus 3x? 1x, or just an x. Bring down the minus 19. Okay. Now what do we do in order to get x by itself? What are we going to do to get x by itself now?
Get rid of negative 19.
Mm-hmm. How do you get rid of a negative or minus 19?
Positive 19.
Mm-hmm. Very good. We're going to add 19 to both sides, okay, y'all? Jesus. What's 10 plus 19, babe? 29. So we get x is equal to 29 because this is 0. Any questions? Okay. A couple people still writing, so I'm going to wait a minute. You got it? All right. Let's look at the second one. These two line segments form 4 angles. The angles that are diagonal from each other, that share the same vertex. Come on, babe. Come on. The angles that share the same vertex but are diagonal from each other are congruent. So these two angles are congruent because they're vertical of each other. Vertical angles are congruent. Then these two angles are vertical, so they are congruent. Okay? So we got vertical angles. Oh boy. Vertical angles are angles that are diagonal from each other. Okay? They're diagonal from each other, and they are congruent, and are congruent. All right. So now that means in order to find the value of x, we set up the equation. 40 is equal to 7x plus 5, and 7x plus 5 is equal to 40. So I can write that. 7x plus 5 is equal to 40. And now I can solve for x. Now I can solve for x.
Excuse me, no.
I think I might be dehydrated. That's what it is. All right. So now we're going to solve for the x. We're going to subtract 5 on both sides. When we subtract 5, what does that give us, y'all? What's 40 minus 5?
40 minus 5 is 35.
All right. So now what do we do to solve for x?
Divide by 7.
Divide both sides by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1x. 35 divided by 7 is what?
5.
It's 5. Mark out Friday. Any questions?
Why are not doing Friday?
Because we always have a quiz on Friday, and that takes up time. So I want to give you as much time as possible to work on your quiz.
What's that question?
Let's put this in our folder. Let's put this in our folder. Don't forget about your homework help video. It'll be sent to you at 2. I keep saying Canvas. Remind, it's already on Canvas. Okay. If you have a calculator, please put the calculator back. Please put the calculator back. All right. Can y'all come up here, please, and work with this group? The two of you, Leah, Celine, right here. Can you put these back in? The two of you all, can y'all move to this table, please? Okay, and then you all work at that group, with that group over here. Yes, work with that group. This one. You don't have to move everything, just your body. You don't need it, just your body. And the two of you all come work with this group, please. Yes, baby. Both sides of the paper? Yes. Oh, Jayla, you said check out. Check out, baby. Everybody get a sheet? Did you get a sheet? All right, make sure you put your name on your sheet, please. Okay, put your laptop away. You don't need your laptop. Close that up, please. All right, first and last name on your sheet. I'm gonna read the directions to you. And then you're gonna work in your group. I'm gonna walk around. If you need help, yes, babe. Miss who? No, not right now. Um, today's date is the 20th. Hey, baby. Oh, you're okay. And this is period 4. All right. So in your group, this is what you're doing. You need to graph the pre-image first, and the pre-image points are given. So you're gonna put these points here for the pre-image, graph them, and then you're gonna turn the paper. You're going to turn the paper and write down the order pairs. I'm not going to give us transparency paper because remember, you're not going to have transparency paper on your test. Okay? So I want you to practice without the transparency paper. So just like you would do with the transparency paper, turn your paper and then write down those ordered pairs. I will give you a scrap piece of paper so you can write them down on a scrap piece of paper. You don't have to write it backwards. But then turn it back the correct way and graph the points and put the points here. Then answer these questions for each of these rotations. Any questions? You have people at your table that you can go to for some help, and then I'm going to be walking around to assist you as well. Okay. All right. Let's do it.